Now, rapper Lil Durk is currently in prison. All right, he was arrested in October 2024. That's last 2 years by the U.S. Department of Justice. All right. Now, from what I have here and from what I have gathered, the prosecutors accuse him of organizing a murder for hire plot. All right. Now, he didn't fire the gun, but instead he hired someone that did the dirty job for him, according to the prosecutors. Now, mind you, these facts are not verified. All right. Now, Lil Durk is currently in prison mainly because of a serious federal case. All right. He was arrested in October 2024 by the US Department of Justice. And they claim that the reason why he was arrested is because he organized a murder for hire plot. Now, according to what I have here, that is what they claimed he did. He didn't fire the gun, but he hired someone to do the dirty job for him, according to the US prosecutors. Mind you, the case is still in court, because it's not yet proven. They haven't proven anything. But as this case is going on, let me tell you something. This case is tied to a 2022 shooting. All right. Now, I want you to listen very well. All right. Listen very well to this case. This case is tied to a 2022 shooting. And there are some names involved. Okay. Now, this shooting happened in Los Angeles, where a rapper's cousin was killed. This rapper is no other person than Quando Rondo. Quando Rondo's cousin was killed. And this incident happened in a gas station where Quando Rondo and his crew stopped to fuel their cars and to put gas in their cars. And gunmen appeared from nowhere and they opened fire. In the midst of all this, Quando Rondo's cousin was killed. One of the blood got to him and he died. And because of this, Lil Durk was arrested. But what brings the name of Lil Durk into the story is what I'm going to be bringing right now. How did Lil Durk come into the center of this mess? Why was he arrested? This is why. All right. Now, this story is all about revenge, like I said earlier. And this revenge goes way back to 2020. All right. Now, in 2020, Lil Durk had a very close friend. Okay. A very, very close friend that people almost thought they were brothers. And this person's name is King Von, a rapper also. They were like brothers and they were in a gang. But it happened that Lil Durk and King Von went to a nightclub. And after clubbing, they were about to leave. And on their way going out, they were attacked by Quando Rondo's gang. And when they were attacked, they fired a gunshot. And when they fired these gunshots, King Von died in the process. All right, now, who fired the gunshot that killed King Von? It wasn't Quando Rondo. The name of the person that fired this gunshot is Timothy Leaks. Timothy Leaks fired the gunshot that killed King Von, who is the very close friend to Lil Durk. And ever since then, Lil Durk has sought out for revenge, according to the federal prosecutors. According to federal prosecutors, it was because of this that Lil Durk went out on a revenge. Now, mind you, I said that in 2022, gunmen attacked Quando Rondo's crew, where they were in a gas station, and they opened fire on Quando Rondo's crew, whereby his cousin died in the process. And now, don't get it twisted. This case that is related to Lil Durk being arrested is tied to the 2022 shooting, not that of 2020. Remember, in 2020, Lil Durk's close associate, who we know as King Von, was the one who died. All right. Now, in 2022, Quando Rondo's cousin died. And according to federal prosecutors, the reason why Quando Rondo's cousin died was because Lil Durk hired gunmen to do the dirty work for him. Now you see a lot of twists in this story, and Believe me, the whole story looks, I don't know what to say anymore, right? But we hope that as the court proceedings go on, we hope to know more and we hope that the truth is unveiled. Mind you, like I said, they are only claiming based on, yeah, gang revenge, gang fights, and all those things. That is why Lil Durk has been remanded in prison for this long and he's still in prison till now. All right. Now, from what I have here, the 2022 shooting is the exact incident tied to the federal detaining of Lil Durk by the U.S. Department of Justice. All right. So, moving on in this story. Now, in 2024, he was arrested. Lil Durk was arrested in 2024, and he was charged with serious federal crimes. Now, that's a very serious federal crime. Hire for murder is a very, very serious federal crime. All right. Now, when he was arrested, he was denied bail. Up to today, he's still in prison. Not only was he denied bail, he was held in custody and he's there awaiting trial. He's still awaiting trial. All right. Moving on in this Lil Durk's case, where do things stand now? Now, where do things stand with Lil Durk? Is he coming out soon, or is he gonna stay in there for a very long time? Because look, once he's convicted of this and he's found guilty, believe me, we're not gonna be seeing Lil Durk for a very long time. So what's he gonna be? Where does he stand right now? Number one, Lil Durk has pleaded not guilty. Number two, the case is still ongoing. Still going. Investigations are still going on. The federal prosecutors are still investigating, trying to prove the fact that yes, Lil Durk hired the murderers. All right. And thirdly, if convicted, he could face life in prison, like I said. If he's found guilty of this, Lil Durk is going to be going out for a very, very, very long time. So what do you think after hearing this story? What do you think? Do you think this is really based on revenge that Lil Durk went on? Did he really go on the mission of revenge to avenge his close buddy King Von? Or do you think he's innocent of Quando Rondo's cousin being shot? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. So please and please do well to comment, do well to like this video, do well to share this video, and do well to subscribe to this channel. I remain your humble host, Divine. I'll be seeing you on the next one. Peace.